Good morning, afternoon, or evening. Welcome back to Golden Wake. Our little kitty cat joining us today. She wants to play. So Winifred's going to play with us. Aren't we, Miss Winifred? Yep. She's at least going to sit in Papa's lap. So last time we engaged in several crimes. Among them corporate espionage, bribery, and extortion. And now we've made it. We're a real estate agent in Miami, working for a hotshot Miami land developer. What could go wrong? So I was thinking, and I'm not actually sure what a golden wake refers to. I had assumed a golden wake would be like something to do with like a wake at a funeral. So far, not the case. I am wondering if, because we're in Miami, it's like a reference to like the wake behind a boat. You know how it's like the kind of hydrosonic boom that trails out from behind a ship that's moving rapidly. Are we suggesting that we are riding in the wake of someone else and that this is making us money? Is that what's going on? No idea. Maybe we'll find out today. Let's, your inbox never seems to be empty. Let's find out. Pile of papers sits on your desk. You have no idea what they might be. You're lucky to have the latest model typewriter at your desk. Several papers are pinned to the wall, ranging from brochures, samples, office memos, telephones. Sometimes you get to call prospective buyers. That's far from your favorite part of the job. Painting shows toward landmass and development, perhaps meant to inspire you and your coworkers. I don't know what this shit on the walls is. Abstract art was never really your thing. Miss Rogers used to be Mr. Merrick's secretary back at the old office, but after discovering her talent for drawing, she was given the extra opportunity of doing promotional artwork. Yes, women's empowerment in the 1920s. Your colleagues are hard at work making sure lots and houses, lots as in spaces, Scott. Making sure lots and houses are sold and that Coral Gables becomes all it's promised to be. What else we got? Small plant, which you and your coworkers have adopted as an unofficial mascot. You named it Monty. I'll look at that. Okay, I can't go back there. It's just there. I haven't got anything to type. Do that later. Don't need to make any phone calls. Didn't you're weak to water the plant. You've been wanting to take this thing down for ages, but Mrs. Rogers would have a conniption if you did. Well, fair enough. Can we talk to Miss Rogers?
Could I bother you a moment, Miss Rogers?
No bother, Mr. Banks. What can I do for you?
The Coral Gables project seems to be going pretty well, wouldn't you say?
It sure does. If this office is any indication, we'll be doing extremely well in the next few years.
Have you happened to hear anything about what's next?
I think Mr. Merrick is still concentrating on getting lots sold. After that, who knows? Although I did overhear someone saying something about a pool. No idea what they meant by it, though.
So, how are you liking your new job?
Oh, it's wonderful. I finally feel useful around here.
To be fair, being Merrick's secretary wasn't exactly a useless position.
True, but I think I can bring a lot more to this company doing promotional art rather than just taking calls.
Hell yeah.
I'll let you get back to work.
Thank you.
Hell yeah, sister. You don't want to bother them. They're busy. I do want to bother them. Don't tell me what I do and do not want to do, game. Alright, let's leave. Yeah, I would talk to the boss, I think. It's Mr. Wilson, Mr. Merrick's new secretary. Dr. Amherst, your colleague and George's right-hand man. He's the only person in the office who has you beaten sales. Something about seeing him behind a desk just seems a bit off, like seeing a lion stuck in a cage. These landscapes remind you of coastal towns back up north. Same painting hanging in the real estate office. Okay, what else we got? Going to Merrick's office. Goes back to your communal office space. Maybe someday you'll be able to look at a door that leads to your own office. Leads to the office exit.
Hey, Doc.
Howdy, Banks.
Everything going well for the development?
Not well, no. Things are going gangbusters. We're expanding every day and getting ever closer to the big project.
Big project?
Oh, don't you worry. That will be revealed very soon.
How are things going for you?
Not bad, not bad. Although, being cooped up in this office is starting to get to me. I'm itching to get back out into the field again. Oh, which reminds me, are you doing anything later today? I could use your help with something.
I should have a little time available. What sort of help did you have in mind?
I'm going to be conducting a demonstration for some prospective buyers, and I need a volunteer. But in order to keep things under control, I can't just pick any old egg. I need a plant.
So you want me to be your volunteer?
If you'd be so kind. I'll have my cart set up in a field near the corner of Granada and Bird. Drop by this afternoon and I'll give you more details.
Better hit the bricks.
Righto.
Let's go talk to Wilson.
Got a moment, Wilson?
Of course, Banks. What can I do for you?
Things around here seem to be shaping up pretty nicely, wouldn't you say?
They certainly seem to be, Banks. They certainly seem to be.
What's that you're working on?
Oh, I'm just getting a few reports transcribed for Mr. Merrick.
Reports?
Yeah, you know, the reports you all have to do after making a sale or interviewing a potential client. The ones you're required to do.
Oh, sure, those.
Yeah, the ones we definitely do.
See you around.
The ones we very definitely do.
Alfie, good to see you. Please come in.
Jesus, what is this?
How do you like the new office?
It's a bit crowded, but much nicer looking than the one downtown.
The success of Coral Gables isn't going to be about money or sales. It's about aesthetics.
Well, you've certainly gone above and beyond in that department, sir.
There's no need to be so formal. We're all a big family here.
Alfie is such
Please
a
call
dick
me George.
sucker.
Fair enough.
Okay.
What was it you wanted to see me about, George?
Ah, yes, of course. I'm giving you a very special assignment. We've been doing fantastic with sales thus far, but I've decided to try a new approach. I'm calling the project State Days. Each week, we'll bring down a group of people by bus from a different state. But it won't just be enough to show them around. We need something more. A spectacle.
What kind
That
of
sounds
spectacle?
egregiously expensive.
This is where you come in. I want you to ask around. See if you can find some sort of performer or show that will impress the crowds.
I really wouldn't know where to begin.
You're a resourceful young fellow. I'm sure you'll find
We'll
something.
figure it out.
Which reminds me. Here you are. The keys to your own company car.
Oh,
Should
hell
make
yeah.
Getting around town much easier.
No fooling? My own car?
It's cheaper for us to have you drive yourself around rather than pay for taxi rides. You can drive, can't you?
Well, I admit it's been a while.
Just take care not to run into any ditches and you should be fine. Oh, and also, this telegram arrived for you this morning. I was going to send it along with my secretary, but you got here first. Now get to it. I've got a group from New York coming in 2 days and I want some entertainment for them.
I'm on it.
Okay. Read the telegram which has been sent from your brother, Beauregard. Alfie, Mother informed me of your success in Florida. I've come to Miami to visit you. Had no personal contact details, so sent message to your office. Meet me for lunch at Gable's Diner on Aragon Avenue. Looking forward to seeing you, Beau. Folded the telegram and tossed it away with mild annoyance. I like Beauregard to just show up when things are going well for you. Still, as he is your brother, you make a note to meet him for lunch. Ornate hexagonal bench looks as though it would be better suited to a sultan's harem than a real estate office. Hell yeah. Quiet Pond by Robert Byron. A serene landscape, but you wouldn't hang it in your living room. Seems to be an artist's rendition of a tall tower. Plaque identifies it as La Giralda in Seville, Spain. A few paintings lean up against the wall, not having found a place to hang just yet. Portrait of a young man by Samuel Sheen. The subject of the painting looks quite sullen. Perhaps he didn't like being painted in the nude? The Forest Sprite by Reginald Kirk. Some sort of fantasy setting, and while you don't particularly care for the subject matter, the palette is pleasing. George seems right at home in his new office. Anything else we can look at in here? Doesn't seem like it.
George,
Yes, Alfie?
how's everything coming along?
Wonderfully. Thank you for asking. Clearly, you can see progress by way of the new office, but we're also expanding to larger projects. I've got my head architect designing a luxury pool, and our largest project is in the initial phase.
What exactly is this mysterious project I keep hearing about?
It'll be announced soon. I just need to iron out some details. But it will be worth the wait, I can assure you.
I'm having a bit of trouble thinking of a suitable spectacle for you.
Put yourself in the shoes of the tourists. Remember that what we're selling here is not land. It isn't just a piece of ground on which to put a house. What we are really selling is romance.
Selling a dream,
Stars,
Alfie.
The moon, the tropics, the wind off the blue waters, and the perfume of flowers that never grew in northern climes. You need to find something that will excite them even more than that.
That's all for now.
Okay, well, we'll do our best, which will, of course, be good enough. because our best is great. Sales office is certainly a step up from the tiny one on Flagler Street. Yeah, anything. Car. It's your very own company car. Although to be fair, company jalopy would be a more apt description. Alright, let's go get in our car. Driving in my car. I turn on the radio. I'm pretty sure it does not exist in 1922 in a car. Maybe it does. I don't know. I wasn't alive 104 years ago. Let's go to the diner first.
There he is.
Let's go get this out of the way.
Beauregard, how nice to see you.
Oh, why so formal, Alfred? Aren't you glad to see your brother?
Of
Apparently
course,
not.
I just wish I'd had a bit more of a warning is all.
Oh, come on. Who needs warnings with family? Anyway, let's have a seat. I was about
I
to
don't
chew my own
actually.
arm off waiting for you. So, tell me what you've been up to.
I've been doing fairly well, to be honest. I managed to get hired by George Merrick my first day down here.
Well, ain't that just the berries?
The what?
That your heap out there?
Yes, I was given a company car this morning.
Hate to imagine what company it's been keeping.
What's that supposed to mean?
I just figured a high-profile guy like Merrick could afford something nicer. Is
It
all.
gets me around. That's all I need.
I'm working on an assignment at the moment.
Oh yeah? What?
I've been put in charge of finding a spectacle to sell lots to people coming in from out of town.
No kidding. Sounds like fun.
It's not fun, it's work.
It does sound fun.
So, who's to say work can't be fun?
Beau's
You've
got a
never worked
point.
a day in your life, Beau. How would you know?
Beau's
You
got a
gonna start
point.
with that baloney again?
Fair point. Anyhow, I have yet to find anything suitable.
Well, if it helps, I overheard that guy over there talking about how his wife was a wing walker or something. Might be something worth looking
A
into.
wing walker.
You know, it just might. Thank you, Beau.
A what?
Why don't you tell me what you've been up to?
Not too much, really. I've kind of been in a rut, to tell the truth. I feel like I could use a change.
Why don't you go to work for the company?
Morris is still peeved at what happened with you. He hasn't been very receptive.
Oh,
Whoops.
look, about that.
You don't have to explain yourself, Alfie. I know you couldn't possibly have done what he says you did. Whatever really happened, you're better off having left that place.
Yeah, fuck
Thank you,
those
Beau.
guys.
I appreciate your support. It's been great catching up with you, Beau, but I really should get going. How long are you planning on being in town for?
Well, actually, I was considering moving down here too.
Really? You're gonna leave Mother alone?
She'll be fine. She's got plenty of friends in the neighborhood. Besides, it's gotten to the point where I'm feeling like more of a burden than a help.
You probably
And
are,
she's
Beau.
actually letting little baby Beau come down here on his own?
Alfie's kind of a
Knock it
dick.
off, will ya? She doesn't mind it so much knowing you're here. Anyway, I'll be here if you get any more time off today.
Okay, I'll keep that in mind.
Alright. It's a black and white photograph of what looks to be some city up north. Perhaps the owner of the diner often feels homesick. Yeah, those are all the same. These are the restrooms. It's your younger brother, Beauregard. You suppress a chuckle, seeing him dressed so fancy in a place like this. Diner's front door. Back into the kitchen. I assume we can't go back there. Woman at the counter is waiting for her food. Man at the counter seems to be waiting for his food order. Let's talk to her.
Pardon the interruption, folks.
Huh? Oh, what can I do for you?
Oh, I can talk to both
Pleasure
of
to
them.
meet you, sir. And madam. My name is Alfred Banks, but please call me Alfie.
How do you do, Alfie? The name's Richard Burns, but everyone calls me Curly. Over there's my wife, Mabel Cody.
Pleasure's all mine, Mr. Banks.
Are you folks from down here originally?
Nah, we're just traveling around with our act.
Your act?
Sure, ain't you heard of Mabel Cody's Flying Circus?
Can't say I have.
I'm afraid I haven't. Please, tell me about it.
Why, it's the most exciting and daring show you'll see all year. We got a biplane which flies unbelievably low to the ground, and Mabel walks across the wings. We've been touring all across the state, impressing crowds in the hundreds.
Sounds exciting. Are you for hire?
Always. Who's interested?
Have you ever heard of George Merrick?
The guy who's developing this area? Sure.
Well, he's in need of a spectacle to entertain crowds he's planning on bringing in from out of state. I think your flying circus would fit the bill perfectly.
Sounds good. But don't forget about our little issues, Kurt.
Do you not have a plane? Like, what issues do you
Is there a
possibly have?
problem?
Couple, actually. But really, they're more minor setbacks.
Yeah, I'm not
problems.
liking
Our
this.
pilot just quit to get married, so we haven't got anyone to fly our plane. Then there's the plane itself, which got a bit damaged
for
during
fuck's
the last
sake.
show. And of course, the small issue of requiring payment in
These
advance.
two.
But we can still talk business. These are just minor setbacks that can be easily resolved.
We don't have a pilot, our plane is fucked, and we expect to be paid before we do anything. Fuck this. The game will not let me say fuck this, but...
You say you haven't got a pilot?
Well, at the moment, no. Like I said, our guy quit last week.
I heard there's a pretty good pilot in town, but we haven't been able to get a hold of him.
Oh, yeah, the Flynn or something like that. If we could get him on board, that would be just ducky.
What's wrong with your plane?
Nothing too serious. It's being worked on right now. The mechanic said it should be ready by next week.
I don't know if Mr. Merrick wants to wait that long. Where's the plane now?
What are you
Maybe
kidding
I
me?
can
You
see
can't
the
wait a
speed of the
week?
Process.
It's over at the airfield near Granada Boulevard.
That feels like a non-issue. I'm sorry. A week is more than fine. You're not going to get people bussed in from out of state any sooner than that.
About your payment.
Of course, of course. Our fee is $50 up front. That gets you a full show, which lasts 30 minutes.
I'm afraid I haven't got that kind of money on me. I'll have to ask Mr. Merrick about it.
Sure, not a problem. Just let us know when you've got the dough.
We'll
I
think
appreciate
about
your
it.
time.
No sweat, pal.
No need to use the restroom right now. No business going into the kitchen. Alright. Well, we'll come back here, I guess. Go to the men's club here. Hey, Morris.
All good with you, Morris?
Yes, sir. I hope all is well with you too.
Carlton Meeks. Man, a few words. He also works in real estate and has more or less become your closest relation at this club. Man dressed as pilot, 6 hours stars done among everyone else in here. John Norris Jr. is currently listening to amazing stories of daring do. Whether or not he actually believes them is anyone's guess. Okay. Small radio. Okay, let's talk. to
Hello,
Carlton.
Meeks.
Thanks, it's good to see you.
Begging your pardon,
Yeah, what is it?
I feel this may be a silly question on my part, but are you a pilot?
Guilty as charged. Zachariah Flynn's the name, but everybody in the know calls me Flyboy.
In the know?
Sure, anyone with half a brain's heard of my heroic deeds during the war.
I suppose my brain must not be intact, because I've never heard of you.
Well then, allow me to enlighten you. During my first campaign, I was in a total of 57 dogfights, and I won every
It'd be
single
surprising if he
one of them.
wasn't. He'd
I
be
racked
dead.
up 200 enemy kills and earned 17 medals of valor. Then I started my second campaign in 1915, where
Yeah, this guy really enjoys talking about himself. You find your mind wandering to somewhat more interesting subjects. Roughly 20 minutes
So
later.
that's basically a summary of my
Jesus.
accomplishments.
Oh, yes. Fascinating. Are you a new member here? I've never seen you around.
No, I've just been away for a while. I don't know if you've heard, but there was this little thing
That
called the
ended
Great
4
War.
years ago, my
Sure,
man.
but that was 4 years ago.
I had other things to do before visiting this fair city again.
He's
when
definitely
you
full
get
of
to be
shit.
as famous as me,
Right?
there's a lot of demand
He's
for your
definitely
presence.
full of shit.
I have a business proposal for you.
Oh yeah?
I'm in need of a pilot for an air show that's being put together. Would you be interested?
That all depends. What's it pay?
That's a detail we can negotiate later on.
And what exactly happens in the air show?
You fly the plane, and Mabel Cody does wing walking and other stunts.
Mabel Cody, eh?
Yes, of Mabel Cody's Flying Circus. They've been touring all over Florida.
Sounds interesting, but I have one last question. Why on earth would a pilot of my skill and fame want to work for some podunk air show?
Because it's being sponsored by George Merrick and his Coral Gables project. Surely you've heard of that.
Of course, can't throw a rock in this town without seeing ads for it. He seems to be getting lots of people interested.
He is. Just think of what all those people will say when they see you in the show.
Okay, I'll be your pilot, but on one condition.
Oh, God. Conditions! These people all have conditions! Need to get to the hospital for all these conditions!
What's your condition?
God.
I want to be the star attraction of your show. You'll have posters, right?
I would assume so, yes.
Right. I want them to make me out as the star.
I see. Any other requirements?
Well, now that you mention it, the name shouldn't be anything too fancy. I'll let visuals do the work there. Also, the color should make people think of the sky, like a sunset during a dogfight. And finally, I think we should concentrate on quantity. I want so many of these posters around they cover entire walls.
I'll see what I can do. I'll see you later.
Take care, Mac.
It would be best not to interrupt. Yeah, we don't want to be involved in this conversation any further. God help us. Can we go in here? Door is locked. Tragic. Alright, let's leave. Tis a silly place. Let's leave. Alrighty. Let's see about the airfield. Oh, for fuck's sake! What is this shit? Just some minor repairs? Oh, they got a fucking hole in the back. Fuck off! Oh, God. Judging from the enormous letters painted on the side, this appears to be Mabel Cody's biplane. Oddly enough, it seems her name has been misspelled. You notice that there is a considerable chunk missing from the plane's rudder. Mechanic looks like he's just a kid. Couldn't possibly be a day over 20. Oh, fuck off. The mechanic's toolbox lays open next to the biplane. Inside are an assorted number of wrenches, screwdrivers, and other tools you aren't familiar with. Your trusty, albeit derelict, company car awaits you. Fuck off, guys! This is a shit show!
Hello there, my good man.
Yes, sir?
This plane is going to crash, and at least 3 people are going to die. I'm starting to see where the wake is coming in.
You look awfully young to be an airplane mechanic. How long have you been doing this for?
6 months next week. But I've been working on planes since I was a kid. My father was an airplane mechanic during the war, see? So he taught me everything he knew.
Yeah, sure. Fuck it.
Curly
Why
and
not?
Mabel sent me to check up on things. How long before this beauty is up in the sky again?
Shouldn't be more than a week. I'm kind of stuck waiting right now. There isn't much else I can do at the moment.
What is it you're waiting on?
I have 2 parts on their way. One's a piece for the rudder, and the other's a magneto for the engine.
What about this magneto you mentioned?
The magneto for the ignition is damaged.
Oh
and I'm
God,
waiting
we're
on
gonna
a
get
replacement to
replacement
come
part.
What sort of engine
They're
is it?
cheap
Curtis
substitutions.
OX5. Fairly common engine in these types of planes. Some boats, too. Unreliable piece of junk, really. But they mostly get the job done.
Any idea where I'd be able to get one?
Order from the manufacturer, like I did. Aside from that, any place where there's lots of planes or boats would have them in spades.
I think
Oh,
that
no.
gives me an idea. By the
Oh,
way,
no.
where is the magneto usually
Oh
found on the
no.
engine?
Right at the bottom in front. Can't miss it.
Oh,
How
no.
badly is the rudder damaged?
See for yourself. Looks like something took a bite out of it.
So what are you waiting on to fix it?
A new rudder top. Should be here in a few days.
Is there anything that might be used as a
Oh,
substitute?
God. Any decent-sized wooden plank would do in a pinch, sure.
I'll let you get on with it.
See ya.
Oh, God help us. We're gonna make shitty substitutions and risk a minimum of 3 people's lives on this plane. All because we can't wait a week! Jesus Christ. This is stupid. Alright, let's go to Damer's demo. Let's take a break from... Let's take a moment to think about what we're doing before... A pair of royal poinciana trees provide some shade to the area. You're impressed with the flamboyant colors of flowers, which provide an appropriate complement to Doc's wagon. A wooden shingle hangs from the side of the wagon. On it have been painted the words, Live Demo. Doc's old wagon still looks as tacky and garish as it did the first time he laid eyes on it. Doc is working on some kind of bizarre setup on a wooden table. Oh, whoops. It seems Doc has set up some kind of miniature model meant to depict downtown Coral Gables. Your company card. The choice of color might not be the best, but it gets you from point A to B. Usually. Okay. Anything else we have to look at here now? Well, let's go talk to Doc.
So what's this all about?
The future, my boy, the future!
And what will
Got
I
to go
do?
back to the future, Alfie!
You're going to be my plant in the crowd, but there's one last thing I need before we're ready to go.
What's that?
I seem to have misplaced my model streetcar, or maybe I left it back at the sales office. Could you go have a look while I finish setting up?
I'm on it.